Let's go. Awesome. Holy cool. Let's get on YouTube and shit really quick. I'm not gonna work my field today. Look at mom, brother, boss is Trevor. Hey, everybody, what's up? Music's good. Music might be too loud, actually. We're gonna kill it down to that. We're gonna kill it down to that, because if I don't, it's probably way too loud. Like, there, looks good. I need to get onto this so I can actively. Chat only. I can do that, right? What up, boy? Yeah, you're the first. We're gonna go ahead and put Solace on. Yeah. Ah. Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Hello? Ah. I do look kind of weird without a tail. Must acclimate to the head. Alright, so I am going to Aquatifur. It's the thing, this is a chair I don't want in my way. I want to move around and wiggle a bit. What up, Fuzzball? I need to fix this. Actually, boop, and there's a way to do chat only on this, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Quality. Like the worst quality, please. Zenimus, what on earth have I stepped into? Soulless Wolf is what you've stepped into. Very hot. The sun is being... I just need to like turn down my phone. Very hot. The sun is being aggressive. The sun has been aggressive for like a week here in Illinois, but it's not that bad right now. It's actually been really nice the last couple of days. Like we're under 70 degrees. I should put my tail on. Fuck it. I'm gonna go get my tail. I'll be back. Huh. Hello? I'm back. What's happening? How do you survive 7 degrees? I can't even survive 30. Wait. 30 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius? What? So, body positivity post. We're going to talk about that today. I also want to say a shout out to, like, holy crap, yesterday, we crossed 1,300 followers on Twitter. That's so, like, that number astounds me. I don't know how to think, like, 1,300 people in a room would scare the shit out of me. Man, T-Husky, what up, boy? I am being cute. I hope. Look at my belly. Look at my butt. Butt. What up? What up, what up, what up, what up? I'm cute? Who's cute? I'm not cute. I don't know what I'm doing. These streams, I don't know what I'm ever doing. I just kind of do. Like, mute my phone. That's how I'm reading chat. Look, you're all right there. 1,300. Yeah, I know, 1,300. It's how is that a thing? We're also like almost 600 subs. Like, we're pushing 560 on YouTube. It's crazy. I love it. The numbers are mind blowing. To think like what that would be in a room full of people. So I was supposed to go for a jog today and I totally didn't. So I have like this running shirt on. Supposed to. Remember, so like the numbers game isn't really about the numbers. It's the perspective of how many people I can hopefully help smile to make their days better to me. That's the only thing I care about. So let's talk about it. On the subject of Twitter, Zombie, what up? Oh goodness, fuzzball. That would be crazy. But no, like, if you think about it, well, I am just so happy that I finally have enough followers I can actually post it. That's awesome, Zenimus. But like, for real though, also, can you guys hear the music fine? Is the music okay? Hello? But yeah, so, on the subject of Twitter, I did a body positivity post, a shirtless Sunday. It was unique, and I loved it. Oh, you can't hear any music? It ain't metal. You're right, it ain't metal. We can go to metal later. I like chill music when I do this. Popping my legs and stuff. So, my body positivity post. I cannot express the insane amount of love and support that post got. I got many nice compliments, especially from several of you in chat already. I know Rage says she didn't start it, but I love her attitude in her post. Yes, her attitude is what really helped. I had planned before, like, when Rage did hers, I had planned on doing another, like, I already knew I was going to do a shirtless Sunday post just because of seeing her do it. And then I went to work on Sunday night, like, I had to work both jobs. And next thing you know, Dazer and a bunch of other, Dazer's one of the people that just stuck out in my mind. But, like, a ton of my friends or people I know started doing it, and I'm like, I knew I needed to do it, but it was already, like, Monday morning by the time I got home. And I was like, screw it. I'm still going to do this body positivity post. And I did it. And, again, overwhelmingly love and support. Again, hairy body, little chub on me. Nothing crazy, I know that. Stuff that I don't personally like. but am getting to love myself over. And Wolverine, how you doing? I love Rage. Rage is one of my favorite people because of her attitude and her opinion. She does everything 100%. It's very blunt and to the point. She doesn't deal with dancing along the gray lines. It's very much more white and black. Either you're very wrong or it's okay kind of stuff. How y'all doing this morning though? Again though, so many compliments. Thank you all so much for that. So many likes and retweets, and it was it was exactly what that post was meant to do. It was meant to show and hopefully showcase everybody out there that you don't have to have that perfect body. You don't need to be the Ryan Reynolds. You don't have to be the Bradley Cooper, the fucking supermodels. You know, that's what those are about. These shirtless Sundays with normal people. This is what real life is. I'm not perfect. I don't need to be perfect to be happy and love myself. Way about my own chubby belly. Now I do want to lose like a little bit of weight, and I want to get more cardio in. Also, what's up, Tyler Furlong? How you doing, fam? But like, that's a lot of the point. You should always love yourself, like I love the mirror. I'm not kissing the mirror. No. What up, Drake? The mirror doesn't love me back though. I crack it up. Ah, no. Dude, we should work out. I skipped it so far today. I could still do it. I could still go on a jog. But I jogged Saturday. So I jogged Sunday morning after working both jobs. I didn't jog Monday morning because Sunday I literally, between my two jobs, killed myself. Absolutely beat myself to death at work. And so I jogged Monday morning and then Tuesday morning. But this morning I haven't yet. I need to work up that cardio. For certain reasons I'm not going to say out loud yet, but if you've seen my Instagram, you might have an idea of what might be coming. Quite literally, I'm the living dead now because of Sunday. Pretty good. I've been doing workouts since April. Hell yeah. It's all about endurance. That's what I want to work on. I will do the body positive stuff once I am where I want to be. Yo, Zenimus, and that's another thing. This whole body positivity post is to showcase everybody, hey, this is me. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And you don't have to have that godly or God it whatever body to be happy. But I do understand that not everybody wants to put pictures of themselves on the internet shirtless. I also understand so it just might not be your thing in general that you don't want to take that picture and send it out there. And B, it's completely valid for you to have those thoughts and to not be happy. Like, I don't want to say like you shouldn't not love yourself, right? But I believe, like myself, I believe in improvement. I believe I can be better for my health, more so than my looks. And that's one of these things where until you're comfortable, you don't need to stress. Don't put yourself in a moment or don't put yourself where you aren't, like, don't stress because you feel like you should love yourself, but you haven't gotten to that point yet. You have to take time. You have to take yourself to, like, I talked to a friend of mine a while ago about this, about body positivity, because again, I don't like my body. I love myself, but I don't necessarily like my body. She told me that it took her a long time and a lot of just going to the mirror and pointing out the things she did like about herself and slowly compounding on that and telling herself that she was beautiful, pretty, and that she was worth loving. Like, it took years of that for her to find love of her body and herself, and to accept herself even. So it's almost to that extent of it's not really about finding like being necessarily like in shape or that. It's like accepting yourself and finding that you finally love yourself for who you are in your body. We all have ideas of what we look like in our minds or what we would like to be. So it's like getting yourself to get to that point where you're happy with your body, but also accept yourself. Not after perfect, but in 2 months I'll be at my healthy weight. That's amazing, Xenimus. I need to hit the gym too because I actually want to gain my arms. My forearms are actually bigger than these right now. And I want to be able to lift more. Whew. So if you guys don't know, when Solace does his YouTube streams, Solace likes to get deep and controversial, not really controversial, but like philosophical, and likes to get really passionate about certain subjects. I do this all the time. So again, welcome. Hope you're all having a great morning. Hello, hello. Hope you are smiling okay. We got, again, I'll just do a little call out. You got that Fuzzball, Volperine, Zenimus, Jake, whew, and Tyler, and Zombie. Heck, everybody that's popped in and said something. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Good morning. Let's make it better. Let's do something and happy. If you are in the area of, or may or may not have, well, if you guys have the funds to, I would love to see y'all at Aquatifur. We need to go to Aquatifur together. Zemis, you may realize I'm about to nobody say it not self-focused, but I want to be happy with my life because I want to do it above my body. Tattoo's personality carries me. Personality is really good. Yeah, it's all about healthy. I always say, like, I don't really care about weight. The only thing that I always quote is make sure you're healthy. I don't want you having that heart attack risk or other risks that come with heavier weight. But it is what it is, and as long as you're happy and you're trying to be healthy, you can't say much. You gotta live your life. My day is going well so far. I absolutely should have jogged, but I haven't yet. Here's the thing, there's a difference between not liking one's body and not being willing to exercise. So, there's a couple, like, there's some things, because, like, my mom and my sister, like, it's like a genetic thing. Like, I've watched my mom diet. My mom went on Atkins, like, and my mom doesn't even eat that much. I'm just telling you this right now. My mom does not eat a lot at all. Like, she eats a quarter of what I will eat at a meal, and she's got more weight on her. It's just like a genetics thing. There's probably a way of dieting and exercising to where she could be down to, like, a more healthier weight for her size, because she's like 5 nothing. She's real, like, short. But the quality of life and how hard she'd have to work for it just never was worth it. She eats healthy. She eats salads. She eats small meals. She doesn't eat crap, junk food a lot. So it's a lot of that. It's a lot of, she just was kind of dealt a bad hand. She keeps herself healthy by what she eats. The weight she has is kind of a genetic thing. And she's doing pretty good. The only problem is as you get older, joints don't do so well. And she's also been gifted with the bad genetics of bad knees and ankles. So, poor mom. I'm actually going to go see her for lunch. Talking about my mother, I feel really bad. She got shingles, fam. I feel so bad, because I've only seen my cousin who had shingles at, like, the age of 25, which is unheard of usually. Usually it only affects, like, older people with weakened immune systems. So I'm actually going to lunch with her. Or I'm going to go to her house for lunch. I'm probably going to cook. Also, many of the trendy diets these days are not actually, like, very healthy for long-term nutrition, like the keto diet. Keto diet. We can get into this if you want. Keto diet. Fats and proteins. Great. Your body can process the right fats. Your body can process them fine. They don't add to your cholesterol. They don't block your arteries. You're great. Proteins, great. Your body, natural energy helps build your muscles too. that diet works great. And also, like, without carbs, which is, like, if you guys don't know, like, sugar is a carb. If you cut carbs out, it means you're cutting sugar. If you're cutting sugar out, you're going to lose weight because almost everything we have has sugar, and sugar is absolutely terrible for you. So, exactly. So the keto diet's great because when you cut the sugars out, you lose weight quickly. And you will lose weight quickly. You can drop 20 pounds in a month, or even a little bit less than a month. But the second you go back to your old ways, to eating pastas, to having snacks, like candy bars and stuff, a soda, because like one soda, a 12-ounce soda, is like all you can have carb-wise to stay on keto, maybe even too much. But when you go back, your body packs those carbs right back into fat and you gain your weight right back. So, the only way to make keto work, and this is actually what I kind of say, is some people that are a little bit overweight and find it hard to get into exercising because of their weight, the keto diet is a good way to drop some weight and to try and like make maybe exercising a little bit more comfortable because of the weight loss. Get the exercise into your daily routine and then slowly introduce yourself to a more healthy diet. Keep with the salads, but you can have a little bit more carbs. You will gain some of that weight back, but as long as you're exercising, you're already in a better place. I hope. So I say the keto diet's a great kind of like gateway as long as you're using it to add daily exercise and then withdraw into a healthy, balanced diet. You do not need to go back to eating McDonald's all the time, having that soda. If you can cut soda from your life, if you're a soda drinker, if you can cut soda from your life, you'll lose like a ton of weight because you're not drinking like that much sugar. Oh, zombie. Are we having fun? Your mom has celiac? Oh no! No gluten. I'm hot already. I need to do these streams more and I need to do them for hours because like I gotta get ready to suit more. I did a math formula because it helped me my nerd brain wrap around my head around the weight loss, so I did calculations. Cool. I went to the doctor and found out my calorie burn rate and just made a diet with my normal food and burned 2 pounds a week. That's amazing, Cinemus. Absolutely a great way to go. Dude, saying Megaplex is getting close. Yep. I really need to stop drinking soda. Mom likes it. Are you in college? No. I'm 27 and a college dropout. I was 15 credit hours away from having an associate's degree, and just I couldn't get behind classes. I couldn't keep focused. I'm a smart kid. I never had problems. Like if I read the material, I was nailing tests, knocking out homework. I just didn't have the motivation or the passion for it. I would like to go back possibly. But as of right now, I work full-time at a giant retail. Not going to say what because I don't like to say their name unless I have to. That's full-time, 40 hours a week, and then I work 15 plus hours. I say plus because usually it's closer to 20 hours a week at pizza delivery as a part-time job. We're the same age. Yes, 27. I am old. Give me the shovel so I can start digging my grave. Yes. Voldemort, the store that shall not be named. Dude, I feel like dropout life. I kind of wish I didn't do it. But on the same note, like, here we are. Life events. What? Sure. I don't know what's happening. Not so I'm the old one here, little Tyler. I thought you were younger than me. Is there some diet soda? Shit for me. Yeah, diet soda cuts out sugar, but it's also got negative stuff that can kill you. No regrets. I don't regret anything that I've done, other than there are some things personally I will never ever speak about in my past that will never ever be talked about. Those I will say will be life regrets I'll probably never ever forgive myself for. But that's different stuff we aren't ever going to talk about. For the most part though, I wouldn't be in this point in time in life. I don't like to say there's fate and there's paths, like a predestined like path in life that I'm taking, but had I not dropped out of college, maybe I wouldn't have been as big into the furry fandom. If I would have stayed in college and got that associate's, got a bachelor's, and maybe I would have focused on a career and then never picked up Twitch streaming because I had a career, and I didn't get back into the furry fandom more socially. I may have never had the push to try and go to a convention, and then we wouldn't have Solvis here. And to be honest, in this last year, also, happy 32. That's a middle finger. I don't know how to work 2-finger paws. 4-finger paws, by the way. I'm so used to 5. You're only 24? Whoa, boy. And your birthday is soon? That's awesome, Alan. Mistakes. So, here's the thing. Mistakes is the wrong word. You're gonna fuck up. That's how life is. We're not perfect. We've been saying that all stream. I'm 21. Awesome, you're legal drinking age. But life is full of lessons, is what I like to say. Because lessons are mistakes that you learn from. A mistake is only a mistake if you do not learn from it and continue to make that same mistake. Or you decide to ignore that mistake and not learn from it. And you may never do it again, that same mistake. But like, you should always learn from your mistakes, turn them into lessons, and better yourself. That's what I like to say. Whew. Well, I'll give you... Yeah, Jake, I got you. I like your fursuit. To me, I see the duality of the universe, light and dark, good and evil. Beautiful, yes. Because, so, I actually was just talking to Sisu the cat. If you're not following them on Twitter, follow them. Sisu Softs, SISUSOFTS, I think. Wonderful, positive Kitter cat, black cat suitor. She's amazing. She, who know how to be different and have the friends I have now, very much so the same thought process as me. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm glad that the internet is here. Quick tangent. I am glad communication in this world has developed to the extent that it has. People like this shit on the internet, but think about this. The reason why there's so much controversy, there's so many people that freak out about certain things, is because we have the ability to do this, to get it on a camera, to get on a mic, to talk to people who, there could very well be people right now in this chat that are across the world for me. There are definitely people all over the United States. I know Tyler's in fucking Alaska. So like, this communication allows the entirety of our society to address both minor to the most minute topic like pineapple on pizza, all the way to the most drastic issues. Racism, sexism, slavery, and all those kind of massive topics. And in the internet, we have the ability to let all of our ideals from different cultures that see and view things come a completely different perspective based off of its economic, cultural, and other statuses. They clash, and then we develop a middle ground eventually of an understanding of what is right and what is wrong. And it's something where people don't think about it. Whew. Snow Breeze, I am from Round Lake Park, Illinois. I bet that's a Chicago suburb that I don't know of. I am from Central Illinois, the Peoria area. We're having our first Furble on Friday. Furble on Friday. But yes, so the whole reason why I'm trying to talk about what we're trying to get to here is about how the white and black. I am a very positive person. I want people to smile. I want people to focus on positivity instead of negativity. But there's something to be said where you cannot be 100% positive all of the time. We are human. Life is unfair. Things don't go the right way. You will hurt yourself mentally. You will stress yourself out emotionally if all you try to do is think positively. Now, this is coming from the fact that I had tried to do this earlier this year, actually, and maybe the last year, because I've been a very positive person and focusing on positivity for a couple of years now. A big thing, it's in Lake County, okay. One of the biggest problems that I had run across was I wanted to be positive. I wanted to see the good in everything, the light of every situation. That's tough to do 100% of the time. My grandma passed away a year and a half ago. And life is unfair. And you can think about all the positives there. Not too hard to do. We saw it coming, she lived a long life. But that's one of those things where, hey, positivity, look at the good things. The memories, the years you've shared with her, all those wonderful things. But then you go to something that is very drastic. Somebody that loses their life suddenly. And it's hard to think positively. And this is the problem that I came across. Situations where very sudden tragic events and very sudden negative events, I would stress myself out and I would actually mentally chide myself, reprimand myself when I had a negative thought. So when I would think negatively in that situation, even though it's a very quick reaction, I would go, Solace, stop being negative, that's not okay. That's stress, that hurts you. You're allowed to have negative thoughts. The difference between being positive and focusing on positivity is not that you focus on positivity 100% and you're not allowed to have any negative thoughts. No. It is being able to not react and act negatively in any situation. You have those negative thoughts, but you do not voice them by word. You do not, in a confrontation, call somebody an insult. Instead, you think, you have those negative thoughts, hey, this person's an asshole. But instead of saying that, you do the other thing and think positively and get yourself out of the situation, either by ignoring the person, coming to common grounds in a discussion, or instead of like somebody fronting on you and they want to fight you, you don't swing back and become negative. You remove yourself from the situation. You might want to punch that person, and it's all right to have those thoughts. Again, positivity is not thinking and always doing and seeing the good. It's just making sure that you act, that your intentions and your actions are based off of the positive, the good thoughts, not the negative. Holy crap, that was a little rain. Give me a moment. Woo! In retail, you always assume, it's empathy, right? In retail, people can be very, very blunt, short with you, and it comes off as their personality or nature. But what you really need to do, and it's not a great thing to always do, but you never know what's going on in somebody's life. Now, they might just be a short-tempered asshole, but it does no party, them or you any good by thinking that and acting and reacting towards them with that thought. It's better to assume that their nature is of a good kind, that they're a decent person, and they're just having a bad day. And then what you need to do is, well, if somebody's having a bad day, maybe the conversations don't need to be deep. Maybe you need short, quick replies, and you need to give them a smile, because a smile always makes anybody feel better. They might not know it, but a smile is contagious. And quick work in retail. Get them in and out. Maybe they really want to get going. But small, kind gestures, a smile, that can change everything. One follower for every time he says positive. Good luck, fam. I'm hot. Let's keep it going. And it'll take you much further in life too. The thought of all this is not to benefit not just yourself, but it benefits society as a whole. If we all take the time to try and have the kindness in our hearts, to not assume people are evil, to not assume people are assholes, to not assume that negativity is the standard, to be kind, show kindness, you will find that we all start caring for each other more. We're more likely to not be as mean to each other, and more people will be more willing to help everybody out. Thanks, Wolverine. It's not popping up, and I don't know why. I don't know. It's not showing either. As I say, I appreciate you so much. Welcome to the Positivity Pack. That's what I like to call ourselves. Holy crap, I'm hot. How long have I been streaming? I've only been in this suit for 36 minutes? Oh no. Right. And there's a point, of course. I also like to say you need to defend yourself. And especially in retail. There are people that take retail to a completely backward ass way. That is not okay. And that's another thing. Fight assholes with kindness. Show them the way. You know, let you be that positive impact, because one of these days, one of these positive thinking, trending people will make that impact where they start realizing, man, it would be nice to be able to smile, to not be so mean to others, and to spread love and kindness. Yeah, I think so, Zenimus. I'm not sure. I'm hot. Where's my fursuit thing? Guess we got help. But yes, I really do appreciate everybody here. I didn't expect to get on this whole rant, but it happens. I do this all the time. I like to talk. I like to talk a lot. I like to flesh out how I feel about this entire society and world. I am going to be recording an entire video. I like your take on this. Aw, thank you. I'm going to be recording an entire video on, so people were starting to talk, it was a couple weeks ago, where people were afraid that the fandom is becoming too mainstream, that some people were saying, no, it's a good thing that society wants furries, that people might become mainstream. And there was a lot of people who were saying, no, it'll destroy our creativity and uniqueness. And what really got me was I saw one post. I don't want to go too much into this because I'm going to record an entire video on this. But somebody's post was, why wouldn't you want furries to be mainstream? If furries become mainstream, that's a good thing, because that means society would not look at furries as being weird. They wouldn't look down upon people. And they quoted that, remember, as a furry, most of us have been bullied. And if you're found out to be a furry, you're almost most likely bullied by the general public, or you've heard the terms, fur fag and all that stuff. That has been used against you if you've been pointed out as a furry. And they said, if it goes mainstream, you're not going to have that bullying, and people are going to be happier. And so the premise behind my video, when I saw that comment, because at face value, that sounds really good. That if furry goes mainstream, we don't get fucked with. We don't get messed with anymore. Bullying doesn't happen. And people are happier in our fandom. And that may be true in that instance. I find a very fatal flaw in furry being mainstream because it may... The premise of the video is that furry being mainstream may fix the bullying problem that the general society has against furries, but it doesn't fix the fatal flaw of the bullying that society does to slightly off-center groups in society. It's not the fandom that's the problem. It's society's problem with bullying those that are different. That's going to be the whole premise of the video. I need to read a lot. Custom stairs. Oh, great video idea. Can't wait to see it. Yup. I haven't been called or threatened for being a furry, but I've stood up for others. Same. I am not a Gemini whatsoever. I am an Aquarius. Would you be interested in doing it as a dialogue? Because it may be fun to go with positive and negative views on it. I want to make my video, and then I could absolutely do like a follow-up stream, YouTube stream, include multiple people, and we could do a podcast style back and forth if we want to do something like that. Because I also have a video that came out of, I did a duct tape dummy with a local fur here, and I did an interview for my channel, Meeting the Furry Fandom, episode 4. I gotta edit that. That's what I'm supposed to be doing right now, but I'm streaming instead. A second video actually came out of our interview that focuses on, they're very artistic, and they wanted to address certain problems with the artists, newer artists, and artists of luxury and other stuff in our community. It ended up being, it's going to end up being a whole second video and discussion. And it's something where I'm going to make this video, I'm going to cut that down, and it's going to be talking about art as a luxury, what people should or shouldn't pay for art, what artists should charge and stuff. And I'm actually going to be putting out some feelers for some other people that I know that might either do a live stream with me or do another video following it up to say where me and my friend got something wrong, or where they thought we got something wrong, and provide their insight, because it's going to be a couple feelers out to a couple of friends that are artists that I want to see this video and kind of give their insight to what we said that they thought we were right or wrong on. So I'm going to have a follow-up like critique video. Where's my phone? I need to see stuff. Ah! You know all the secrets. Yes, you do. Aquatifur. The bullying isn't going to stop. There'll always be an asshole who will enjoy making someone feel bad. A double take. Aha. Yes. So, all bullying isn't going to quit ever, because it's in our nature it's in human nature as a general to want to feel superior than others. It really is. It's a combination of your own self-esteem being lower self-esteem / needing to feel like you are worth something, as well as the want to be better than something. It's just something that is in human nature as a kid. That's why little kids are assholes typically, because it's not that they're actually evil. It's like not that they're actually mean-spirited, but kids process things in a completely different way than we do, and they're very unfiltered. So they end up to feel better about themselves, especially if you're a smaller kid or a nerdy, like got glasses. Something is different about you. You get bullied by somebody else because they need to, again, the same vicious cycle. You get bullied by somebody, so you take it out on your sibling because they're younger than you. Or you take it out on somebody else that you know because of this or that. It's something that just happens. As we grow up, we start to learn that that's not okay, that things aren't alright. But the difference is our society, as a grown-up society, has a very big problem when it comes to bullying and not being tolerant of things that are slightly different. being a furry has such a random negative stigma. When people, again, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you've seen the post. If it doesn't harm you and it doesn't harm any other parties, and especially, like, it could still involve you, but if it doesn't harm you, who cares, kind of thing. But again, let's say it this way: if it doesn't harm you and doesn't harm any other parties, and it doesn't involve you or your life, then why do you care? The general society should not give a fuck if I want to dress up as a wolf in public and run around and being silly. It does not harm nobody. If anything, what I do makes people smile. It just doesn't and shouldn't matter. Now, this is where I like to say, people like to say I'm an adult and I can make my own choices, which is true. This is where I'm going to get on the topic of really quickly about drugs. When you hear people say, well, hey, I'm a grown-up, let me live my life. This is where I like to say, this still causes harm to you. And as a society, we should be kind and caring enough to be able to, and it's very much how you word things, of course. You don't need to walk up to somebody who smokes cigarettes or weed and say, that's bad for you, or hey, quit, don't do drugs. Stop. You do not make demands when it's somebody's personal choice. But you should be able to, as a kind-hearted person, say, hey, I think you should look into quitting. You'll feel better. You'll be healthier, and your wallet will be a little bit heavier with the money you save. You should be able to make those comments, because I forget statistics, you can look them up, but smokers take up to 10 times to try quitting before they quit. Like, the average smoker will try it's like the average smoker takes 4 or 5 actual times of tries of quitting before they actually quit, if they ever do quit. And that's the same with drugs, alcohol, all of this kind of stuff. Is if it harms yourself and it harms others, I think us as a general society does have the right to express our concerns because of love and kindness. But again, you don't want to go up to somebody and say, hey, smoking's bad for you, quit. That's a good way to have them rebel and say, fuck you, this is my life. Exactly. Honestly, I actually have that problem. How did you know? I don't know things. I am a very, very philosophical person. I have an opinion on everything, even if, you're trying to quit right now. And so this is the same thing. As a retail worker, I make a very small, lighthearted joke all the time with customers and say, well, man, you sure you really want those cigarettes? It's like, they'll be like, hey, I need a pack of this. And I'll say, are you sure you need it? Like, they're inquisitive little quips that point to them like, hey, you don't need it. And I kind of edge them towards the thought of, hey, do you really need it? Because one of these days, hopefully, in my mind and my thought process, is one of these quips creeps into their mind and makes them really think about it. Because that's how you start the ball rolling. That's how you start the process for everybody to quitting. Is got to get that ball rolling, and something small like that can do it. Again, it's very much how you word it, though, because if you just say, oh, hey, you don't need those, they're going to be like, well, I don't need them, but why are you being so aggressive about this? Like, you're judging me. So, there's that. I know why too much about drugs for Square. We talked about that. Is that get a Juul. So that's another thing. I like to say, hey, quit cigarettes, go to vaping. Vaping is still 100% better than smoking cigarettes. Why? Because vaping has nicotine and a solution and water in it that helps the vape process. I forget what they call it right now. That's all it has. Now cigarettes, they have carcinogens and a ton of other preservatives in them that are just terrible for your heart, your lungs, and your body. Tar is in cigarettes, but not nicotine. Nicotine is not tar. Nicotine is bad for you. It's why, like, if you take straight nicotine into the bloodstream, you'll die. It's poison. But at the small rate that you can vape with. Now, the people that do those mods, that do the massive clouds, that'll kill you quick too. You don't want to do that. But if you can do regular Juul pods and just keep to that, you are being healthier. And for my reasoning, it's a good way to start quitting smoking. Cut cigarettes, cut the tobacco, go to nicotine and water, basically. Then, what you do after that is, I have a vape pen. It's like right here, I think. Where'd it go? I have a vape pen. I don't ever use it, but you know what I have for my vape pen? 0 nicotine vape juice. What you do is you can roll back that nicotine. On the days that you're super stressed out and you really want that cigarette, use your regular strength nicotine vape juice. But on the weekends or the days where you're real relaxed and stress free, that's when you roll it back. And you can slowly wean yourself off. It's like having a patch, but you're still smoking and vaping. And let's not, forget, some of those vape juice flavors are fucking awesome. So, sorry man, I gotta go. Thanks for making the day positive. No, thank you for stopping by and making my day. I really appreciate all of you who are here. Thank you for having these discussions with me. I'm way off topic from what I said I was going to be talking about today, but this is fun. I like talking. I like breaching these subjects with everybody. Also, this is 100% a furry Juul. Man, I felt really good. I'm cooled off now, thankfully. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. I think I heard alerts go off. Adam the Wolf, Venomous, and it doesn't say Wolverine yet, but thank you so much for your subs. Welcome to the Positivity Pack. Stick my butt. That's how you do it. Wait, are you going to Aquatifur? I hope to see you there. It's my first con. Adam, boyo, I am going to Aquatifur. And it's not confirmed yet because they haven't accepted it. But me and Glitch and Beagle and some other people are gonna be the furry YouTuber panel and meet and greet. So if you can swing by that panel once it gets accepted, I'll definitely meet you. And I'm gonna be this boy, so it's very easy to find me. I missed stuff. Whew. Weed's not going nowhere. I don't care. Illinois is legalizing weed. That's completely fine. I think, honestly, if we can get into this subject really quick, I think marijuana should be legally across the board federally. You know what I think 100% should be banned again? Alcohol. I have alcohol in my freezer right now. I love to drink and have a good time with my friends. But if you ever really look at alcohol, it only really does damage. It's not good for your body. Only in a very small amount is it actually okay for you to drink like 1 glass of red wine. Not even a shot. Like a vodka is not good for you. None of that's good for you. But basically, other than a couple forms and a very small amount, is it ever good for your body? And it's a depressant. And let's all be real. We all have problems. Even the happiest person in the world has some problems. And if you start drinking, those problems compound quickly. I hate to say it, but people have made that very terrible choice and have taken their lives because alcohol compounded their problems, and one night they decided to take the worst choice they ever made in their life. There's a lot of stuff going on in that situation, but without alcohol, might not have done it. And I think alcohol just doesn't do anything for society. It's an excuse. I have a cat. We're gonna have cat intermission. Kitty, kitty. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Oh. This is Ash. For all who are new here, this is Ash. I've had for actually in like a couple weeks. This baby has been in my life and in my household for 2 years. She's about 2.5, I believe. And I love her. She's gonna go down now. Ha. Yeah, my cat is super chill. She's still by my feet. She didn't go very far. Nope. She's right here. Why are you flopping? Yeah, she's just chilling. Oh, that's not good. I've had cats like that. Here, let me get my old cat. I have 2 cats. Hey, you. Come here. Come here, old cat. This is the big, fat, and fluffy one. Look at this barrel of a cat. Oh, my barrel of a Whitney. Her name is Whitney. Meow. She actually doesn't really care being held. It's not her, if it's not on her terms, she doesn't really care for it. So like what I'm doing right now, she actually does want down. But she also deals with me because I've raised this cat from like a kitten that was like this big. I don't think her eyes were even open all the way. So this is my baby. I love you. No, let me get you down. Good girl. She puts up with so much of my bullshit. Bone. What? She's cute. Yeah, she's a floofy one. She's a super cute. Both my cats, honestly, I love my cats. They're super cute. And they love me. And I love them. I love dogs. I don't have the time for them. I work 60 to 65 hours a week between 2 jobs. I can't afford the time for a dog. I love dogs though. Dogs are actually my favorite pet. They're super loyal and super loving. My cats are super loving. And Ash is almost more of a dog than a cat. Aww, sorry to hear that, Drake. Or Jake. Jake, not Drake. I hope your panel is on a Saturday. I can't be there Friday to do pet band and stuff. Not 100% sure when it is. It might be. It's probably on Saturday. Keep an eye out though. Good news is if you don't catch the panel, I'm at the con Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's not a massive con. I think there's gonna be less than 1,000 people. So, you will see me. You will see me in this lovely boy. Whew! Man, I thought we were over an hour. We're just hitting an hour in suit. Blur. Boop, 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 boop. So now that we're kind of talking about it, Aquatifur, never been. Aquatifur was in January this year. There's actually 2 Aquatifurs this year. So basically, Aquatifur decided that January was a terrible time to have Aquatifur anymore. They had Aquatifur in January this year because that's how they've had it for the last several years, and they didn't want to switch things up. But they decided October would be a much better time for them to hold Aquatifur. So, they're now going to be switching to October dates. I don't believe that I don't think there's going to be an Aquatifur in January 2020. I believe in 2020 it'll be October again for their one con. But this year there's actually going to be two. There's going to be two Aquatifurs, one in January, one in October. I'm going to rock Aquatifur for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only. And it's just going to be, honestly, I'm treating it as a very chill con. I'm going to suit a bit, but I'm going to be with a lot of my friends. I'm going to try and just relax. Because MFF 2018, TFF 2019, and Anthrocon 2019, all I did was run. Oh my goodness, it killed me. It was awesome, and I love those cons to death. There's 3 magical cons that I can tell you each different thing that was magical about those cons. But I really am using Aquatifur as a vacation. I am not going to kill myself like I've killed myself at the other 3 cons. I will be getting sleep. I will be having fun. I will be leaving the dells and getting out on the town and not just staying at the hotel like I always do. Further confusion, how are you getting to Aquatifur? I am driving because it's only like a 4-hour drive. Whew. So yes, Aquatifur, if you can make it, definitely show up and say hi. We're trying to boost, we want as many people to go. I'm not a part of staff, but I want to, one of my good friends is Beagle and Red. I love him to death. The boyo I used to play a lot of games with, but since he's working at the post office now, he doesn't have a whole lot of time. Our schedules just do not match up anymore, and it's sad, and I'm depressed. But basically, 10:30. It's a 10-hour drive. Oof. Oh, that's awesome, Adam. It's a 4-hour drive for me, and Beagle is staff, and he's really wanting this con to do successful and be successful. So I'm gonna help try and promote this con as much as possible. Plus, it's just gonna be really, really chill. It's gonna be a really fun con. It's a water park in October in Wisconsin. It might be a little chillier, so being indoors and being able to do this water stuff, there's like, if you can get a condo, it's legitimately, the condos are $280 a night. That's not bad, especially if you split it with like 4 people like I am. There's like a hot tub in your room. We're gonna get hot tub access, yo. And you damn right, all 4 of us are gonna be in that hot tub together. Oh my god, Wolverine, no. That's crazy, Zenimus. Oh no. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. My butt, I'm a little bit. An hour in solace is enough for right now. Let me take my head off for a moment and breathe. Whew. Ha. See straight because my eyes have been off the entire time. Whew. This is my normal human face, except for it's kind of sweaty. Yay. Again, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for showing up to this little live stream. We're an hour in. I'm probably gonna, dude, I have the same beard. Hells yeah. Beards are awesome. Love beards. We're gonna stream for about another half hour, so I'm only giving myself like 5 minutes out ahead. 5 minutes, yeah. So, again, we're gonna hang out, probably do an hour and a half stream, give me about another half hour. And then I'm gonna get ready to go do lunch with my mom. Again, she's had shingles, so I'm actually gonna go, I do pork chop, I bread pork chops differently than a lot of people. I'm actually gonna call her after the stream and make sure she doesn't eat. But it's a sexy beard. Thank you. Sexy bearded body too. But my mom's never actually had this, but I've developed a recipe for my favorite breaded pork chops. So I think I'm gonna go up to the store, buy some pork chops, gotta buy the breading and some oil to fry it in,
And then Mom probably has oil, but I'm just gonna buy it because I'm actually running out myself. And then I'm gonna do breaded pork chops and like some chips or a side. And I'm gonna cook that for her because she's done a lot for me in my life, and she's bad with shingles. I guess not bad. I was told it's not terrible, but she does have shingles, and she was wanting some company. So figured I'd stop by, cook lunch, eat lunch, and then I gotta go to sleep because then I gotta go to work. Yeah, because I work overnights. So I'll be working from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Now, typically, I stream on Twitch, everybody. Typically, you're a good person. Oh, Jake, thank you. Typically, I stream Thursdays and Friday nights on Twitch. If you guys haven't noticed, it should be down below in the description. Please, please, please follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Solace the Wolf, SOLIS the Wolf. I like to play games a lot. If you guys didn't know, like, I have Guitar Hero on my arm, and basically, I have to work Thursdays. I typically don't. I will be playing. I'll try not to work. Today's my day off, and this is more or less my day off. But yeah, Bander the Wolf subbed on or followed on Twitch. So whoever that was, thank you so much. I'm gonna play some Minecraft in the future. I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends. If you look on this channel, the last video I uploaded was actually from a Twitch clipped stream. It was a very crazy Apex Legends match on Xbox where I lobbied up with 2 random people for Apex Legends, and oh my lord, it is a roller coaster of ups and downs of what happens in that match. Oh, that's cool, Adam. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the love and support you're giving me right now. Follows, subscribes, all that is amazing. I appreciate your time. I hope you're enjoying this stream. I got you. Bet. But Thursday I have to work, so I won't be able to stream until after 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Look out on my Twitter. Twitter again is Solace the Wolf. I will tweet when I go live Thursday night. And Friday night, I don't know if I'm streaming. It's my local fur bowl. So I get off of work. I gotta come straight here, shower, grab this boy, my tail, my paws, and I'm gonna go to a fur bowl. And I'm gonna show up about an hour to an hour and a half late. I'm gonna be able to stay around for about an hour to an hour and or about an hour and a half to 2 hours is how much longer the event will be going on. I'm gonna hang out there, give them love and support with my local furs. Since it's our first meet, we gotta really try and make it look and be big, so we can hopefully convince more local furs to come out of the woodwork and come join us for the second meet. Our goal is to try and grow this meet. We want to grow our community out here in the central Illinois area. So that's Friday night. When I get the thing ends at midnight, I could go back and hang out with people. I'm not sure. If not, I'm gonna come back here. If I'm tired, I might not stream. But if I'm all feeling good and everything's doing great, I'm going to stream Friday night still. But we'll see. We'll see. Where is it? I mean, it's in Peoria. It's Peoria, Illinois. I think, I forget exactly which bowling alley. I'm not familiar where it is. I'll have to Google it. But if y'all know, if you're anywhere near Peoria, it's a fur bowl, and it starts at 9 p.m. and goes to midnight. Solace is back, baby. I'm not going to use my phone anymore if I don't have to. I can see the chat over here pretty well. I just have to step forward to look. Yeah, but for 3.5 hours, Adam, I wouldn't really attempt to come out here for just a 3-hour meet. To be fair, and since you're in Wisconsin, Adam, are you a part of the Madison, Wisconsin fur group? Because Madison, Wisconsin has fur meets every month, and I actually drove up there one time back in April to hang out with Beagle and Red and the Madison fur meet group. And because I'm going to Aquatifur, I probably won't go again until spring of next year. But I will probably make another attempt to be in Wisconsin early next year. Mount Holly Bowl. Yes, Minty Husky.
Mahoney. I don't know where that is, but it's there. You should definitely go chill at the Madison Furs. They're a great group. They're really cool. I love them. The Madison Fur group, it's funny. My first convention, MFF 2018, cool. My local con. That I did right. But I had not been to a fur meet yet. So MFF, I met my first suitors. I wore my first head. I tried a head on. I didn't suit though. I just tried it on and pulled it off. And basically, all of my firsts were at that convention. So, that's neat. My first fur meet, though, was not my local fur meet. Because the Madison fur meet happened the week before I did my local fur meet. And Beagle, my boy, my friend, asked me if I would go up there for a night. And I did. I literally drove 3 hours to Madison, Wisconsin, and stayed in a room for a night, and then drove back home the next day. Was it worth it? Fuck yes. It was so much fun. One of the craziest things happened there. It's called a romp. What happens is we all go park in the top of a parking garage. We all suit up, and then we walk down State Street and go down past the state capitol to the lakefront. There's like this big mezzanine that looks over the lakefront, and it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, something happened the only time I've been there was also when something very unique happened. It was on April 20th, 420. Don't know if that had anything to do with it, but we got to a certain stopping point and people kept coming up and getting pictures with the entire group. It ended up being about a 20-minute photo shoot that has never happened for that group before. We were all just chilling and just people, kids, and just there was random groups of adults that were coming up like, dude, we gotta get pictures, and they came up and got pictures, and it was so much fun. It was so cool. It was a great experience. There are a lot of great for me. After it was the first for everything. Hell yeah. Oh, Jake, feel you. Sally, I'm gonna jump off, head to work. Hey, have a good one, Tyler. Have a great day at work. Hope everything goes well. Love you. Mwah! That was an eerie noise, not a sauce noise. How did you get your fursuit? Okay, story time. This head was commissioned by Water Dog Wharf, or you can find them on Twitter as Kiryu Okami. They're a wonderful maker. It is not cheap though, but this is one of the most, I mean, I can't say anything. I love this head to death. I will die for this head. I love it. I love, oh, it's so cute. Look at this. Look at me. Look at me. I'm so cute. And I love it. My tail. This thing, I made myself. I learned how to sew. I made 2 tails prior to this, and I made this as my 3rd tail. Paws. Right hand. Paw, bought from TFF Dealers Den. I had a white paw that looked just like this paw that I traded with somebody who had an inverse of my persona. Their name is Snow, and they have the exact same black and white, but flip-flop. So I had traded for their left paw and had a left paw from the same Texas Furry Fiesta Dealers Den. At AnthroCon, transferring my hotel that I had Wednesday night to the hotel that I was staying from Thursday night on at AnthroCon, I lost this paw. So, at AnthroCon, when I found the first set of white paws, I bought them. Should have waited because there were 5-finger paws at that dealer's den, so I didn't. So I have a 4-fingered white paw now with very short fur, and I have a much longer, fluffier 5-fingered black paw. Ah! Absolutely, Minty. I can't wait to get some pictures with you at the local fur bowl. If y'all don't know, Minty, is a local area fur. He's gotten pictures of me, done amazing photo shoots, and if you're going to MFF, you will see him there. Maybe because he's going to be a busy boyo, from what I've heard. I'm hot. I'm hot, and I'm sweaty, and I'm not sexy at all. No. There are a lot of people with only 9 fingers. I mean, I'm cool with not being balanced. My tips of my ears aren't the same down the middle, so I'm unbalanced. My eyes aren't the same colors either. But am I cute? I think I'm cute. Do you think I'm cute? I'm having too much fun. You guys are amazing. Having way too much fun. Whew. Suiting makes me hot. I have to go to MFF for my birthday. Hell yeah! If you make it to Midwest Fur Fest, I will be spending a full 5 days out there, Wednesday all the way to Monday. And I will be running that con hard. That is going to be a big con for me. It is my year anniversary of going to conventions. It'll be the second time I've been to MFF. And I will not sleep. I will be out being a crazy wolf. And if you are Patreon, I'm not trying to say it out loud to anybody else, but MFF 2019, I am very hopeful to have a big surprise for it, and I can't wait. Cannot wait. Optimistically cynical. Oh, hey, you're a troll. Hey, let's stop the trolling. Let's hang out. Let's talk. Let's be a good people. How are you doing? Are you having a good day? Because I'm having a good day. It's hot out. It was like over 110 all last week. You're a furry, dude. Hell yeah. I like being a furry. Don't you like being a... so, let's talk about this. What do you think about furries? What's the thought? What's the tea? What is the tea? Because you telling me that this isn't cute. I'm telling myself I've got the most supportive, loving family in the world right behind me because of this interest in anthropomorphic characters. I am not a wolf. I am not a dog. I am not an animal. I am a human being. But I think it's really freaking cool to dress up as a wolf, the walking, talking animal, where I can go, grrr, woof, a woo. It's fun. I love it. It's so much fun. Very kind people in this fandom. We open our hearts and accept almost everybody. If you're not a nice person, then you're not gonna like it in the fandom because we typically kick them out. But yeah. Oh, I don't gotta justify. No, so I have a very, very personal thing with trolls. I like to talk. I like to try and have a discussion. Let's have a discussion. Why you want to troll furries? I'm not a big name. I'm nothing special. I'm just a dude that wears a wolf head. But my thought is like, what do you know? What is your opinion and why? And let's hash this out. You don't have to be a furry. I'm not trying to convert you to being a furry. Ever. I'm just going to explain to you what we're about, why I do what I do, and why I love the fandom so much. And why I think you should stop trolling us. Just be cool and supportive. We're good people. 3 weeks ago? Holy crap. And that's the thing. Just help people smile. This world sucks. And I'm not saying this world sucks just because it does. No, life is inherently hard. You're always going to have a hill to climb because nothing is ever given to you. You almost have to always fight for what you got. And because of that, life is just hard and can suck and can push you down into the ground. So, if I can do anything, if I can help you smile just a little bit, make your day just a little bit better, then I'm going to do it. Because we all owe it to each other to help bring each other up, help us live this life together, to share this earth, this planet Earth, this time together on this planet. We owe it to each other to help each other. I think it's very easy. Whew. Hey, I'm down for whatever at MFF. I don't make plans. Whew, I am hot and sweaty. Whew. I think they left. I don't think they liked that I got philosophical on them. I've had great conversations with trolls. I've had people stop what they were doing and start getting interested in the fandom. Trolls, typically, they just want a reaction, and my reaction is not to get upset. My reaction is not to scream back and fire and flame. You want to break the cycle of hate. Hate is a circle, it's a cycle. It will continue unless you stop it. You have to break it. And the only way to break it is, in my mind, is what I've found, is to just talk, to have a discussion, to challenge that troll, and to challenge them to try and think about what they're doing and why. And a lot of times, people quit and they just leave because it's not fun. Or I start getting actual responses and I start explaining things. And suddenly the fandom doesn't look like it's that bad of a freaking thing to have. And I think I've had more trolls not necessarily become a furry, but have changed their opinion about furries in the fandom. More so than I've had trolls that I've had to actually just straight up block. So, it is what it is, but... So, I have yet to record a single video of my own at a convention. I did not record at MFF. I did not record at TFF. By myself. Ash Coyote, if you guys don't know, if you haven't seen it, look up Ash Coyote, ASHCOYOTE. I actually have an unboxing video that she did record at Texas Furry Fiesta, but that's for her. It wasn't really my video. Well, it is, but it isn't. I'm actually going to have the ability to upload it to my channel, a full version, unedited. That's later. And at Anthrocon, I didn't record a single video for myself. Now, I did 3 or 4 collabs. I collabed twice with I'm in a collab with Soren. I shouldn't say anything. Shit. Everybody, forgot what you hear. I did like 4 or 5 collabs, though. Yeah. Everybody check out Ash Coyote. The furry fandom, it's such a great series. And they did, I love Ash. Ash is one of my favorite people in the world. I absolutely love her. Adam, if you haven't, look up Ash Coyote. There's somebody that can really help. To me, in the area I grew up with, not having access to people who are trans, or really even gay, having Ash in her videos to help open up communication and knowledge for me, and to be able to understand more about the LGBTQ plus community, that changed my life. And I owe Ash a lot of the character that I am in this last year to her. That's awesome. She's very powerful. She's very awesome. Alright guys, everybody, we have 7 more minutes. I'm cutting it off at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, CST. So, quick Q&A lightning round. Ask me questions you want to know about me. Since we have some new furs here, you can ask me any questions. If you're some old friends, if there's anything you've ever wondered, hit me up. I am open to any Twitter DM and Telegram message. Solace the Wolf on every social media platform. Instagram, I just started my Instagram. Follow that too if you want. I always like to say I only have so much time in the world. I will get to you when I can. What college did you drop out of? Well, the only I went to ICC in East Peoria. It's a community college, Illinois Central Community College. Or it's Illinois Community College. And then I dropped out of. I had transferred from there to Heartland Community College, which is down in Bloomington Normal. Future cons for 2020. The only con I have planned for 2020 is Fernal Equinox in Canada. I do want to either attend TFS, so Texas Furry Fiesta, or Texas Furry Siesta. I want to go back to Texas to see some friends down there. I would love to go to Anthrocon again. I'd love to go to MFF again, but next year is another year of trying to go to different cons. So I'd love to go to FWA to meet my suit maker, and I would love to see maybe a California con. So I don't know. I want to travel a little bit more in 2020. Yes, I want to go say hi to Mika and give her big hugs again. How did you get into the furry fandom? How did you get your persona? That's a big question. I don't know if I answered that in the video yet, so I'll just try and say very quickly. I was 15. I've been a furry for much longer, though. When I was before I was 15, I didn't know what furry fandom was, but beforehand it was. I've always loved anthropomorphic characters. I've always really watched like Digimon, Pokemon, a lot of Disney movies, and it just followed into games and comics and stuff. I always loved anthropomorphic characters. How much did you get paid your head? Okay, so how much? Hi, this is player Xanox. It's a pretty solid name, love it. Very quickly though, at 15 I found DeviantArt chat rooms, role played as a wolf in a lot of those chat rooms. It moved on to Second Life, where they had furry anthro characters you could run around with, until this year, actually, last year. I'm still in my first year socially active. I didn't go to my first convention until MFF 2018. I am a 12-year furry, and I didn't go to my first convention until I was 11 years into the fandom. Quickly. How did I get my persona? I am very big on positivity. I love wolves. I actually have up here, it's a play on yin and yang already, a black and white wolf. So I decided I wanted a black and white wolf persona. Solace is the Latin term for sun, because I want to brighten the world, even if it's only a little bit. And even if my time on this earth ain't that long, at least if I brighten it just a little bit, I have served a purpose and have hopefully helped somebody along in their life. That's my feelings on all that. Holy crap, quickly. My head, the paws are about, you can buy a set of paws for like $80-$90 depending on where you go. Paws, $80-$90. Tail I made myself. You can buy tails for $100, $120, $200 or less. Depends on who you go through, but I made my own tail. The head though, the head that I had commissioned, pre-made foam base that was finished as a commission from Waterdog Wharf, they go for $1,200. They are not cheap, but this head is a $1,200 head, but this is like the end all of my heads. I'm going to have this head for 5-6 plus years, and when I do retire this head, it will be a sad day. Honestly, I might run this head for a decade or more. We're going to just go by it. To me, this is how, I can't believe she nailed Solace. Like, this is Solace the Wolf. This is me. And she nailed it so perfectly. You should come. Second week of January, I'm hosting a room. I don't know. For the confusion, I will look into it. Right after the first of the year, it's going to be really hard. And you had a yin and yang. Yes. I'm all about yin and yang, balance, positivity, love. There's good and evil. There's always a balance. You can't, and we talked about this earlier in the stream, but it is a massive thing about me. Positivity. You're going to be a little bit negative too. It's all about how your mindset is. It's not about crap, I don't know what to say. It's all about your mindset though. You want to focus on positivity, but and you just break a negativity cycle. I don't know. Any more questions? You got 1 more minute, 60 seconds, fam. Also, the Taoist beliefs. I just know about yin and yang, good and evil, and I'm not big into it. I've kind of just done my own thing when it comes to what I believe in on that, the whole positivity scale. Everything that I've ever said on the stream is all just from experience and my own thoughts, put together, pieced together from my life and what I've read, seen, and experienced throughout my life. 4 years ago, I was a very different person. Trust me, you would not like me as much if you met me 4 years ago. I've always been a kind-hearted person, but not. I had some beliefs and views that were not okay. The furthest you've ever traveled to a con, I went to Texas Furry Fiesta at the end of March, going into April. It was March like 28th. That was over in fuck. I think it was 900 to Oklahoma, and there was like another. It was like almost a 1,000-mile trip. It was a 12-hour drive to Oklahoma and then another 2 hours to Dallas. It was a total of a 14-hour drive. It was insane. I don't really want to ever do it again, but I probably will if I go to TFF or Texas Furry Siesta next year, because I like driving A. B, I like having a car when I'm at a con because I can do whatever I want. And C, I haven't flown yet ever in my life and I'm scared. Alright guys, that is 11 a.m. I am going to have to say goodbye to y'all. I'm going to give my mom a call, get ready for going out, picking up the ingredients to make lunch. I'll probably be there for maybe an hour or so, maybe 2. And then I will end up going to, coming back home and going to sleep for work. Check me out again on Solace the Wolf on basically all social media platforms. You can hit me up on Telegram if you need to, if you want to talk to me directly. Again, I respond when I have time, especially if you're not a close friend mutual. I just get to you when I can. I'm sorry. I don't have notifications on, so I might not see your message for a good while. You can hit me up on Twitter. Twitter DMs are unreliable, but you can still do it, and I will get to them when I can. You can @ me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Check me out on Twitch. Again, I will be playing live video games Thursday night and possibly Friday night. If you guys like what I do have a Patreon. I believe the link is down below. You can pledge $1, you can pledge $2, you can pledge much more. I do have a Patreon Telegram chat. Now this is one thing. What I'm doing with Patreon and Telegram, for $2 you can get into this Patreon Telegram group, where I've got a lot of friends in, plus just awesome supporters that have backed me up financially. And I do have that group. That group is completely paid attention to, and I keep a good eye on that group. So if you want to be able to directly get to me, that's another really good thing to do. I also really love the support. I'm trying to do this more and trying to work more into this. But hey, I'm really tired. I need to call mom and get things set up and get things going. And this was an amazing stream for an hour and a half suiting. I gotta start suiting more so I can get used to it. Holy crap. Love you guys. Again, Volperine, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Positivity Pack. Adam, thank you for the follow and coming to the Positivity Pack. Xenox, if you're still around, I hope you follow and check me out later. I'll be playing games, Minecraft, Apex Legends, Rainbow Six Siege. I love Rocket League, and a bunch of other things. I am throwing my hands around because I talk with my hands. I love you guys, though. Have a great, wonderful rest of the day. Smile because you deserve it, and I hope you have a great day.